Yana? My child. We finally found you.
Mother.
Simon, look at her. Yana's features, and your brother's, are simply from the same mold.
Yeah, she does look like him. She is my brother's daughter, after all.
Mother and uncle are very welcoming. But my brother and adopted sister.
Sister, welcome home. Sister? It seems you don't like me. Maybe I should just leave. I won't ruin your reunion.
Yolanda.
Didn't I have the butler warn you? Yolanda will be upset that you're back. Just give in to her.
Why should I give in to her? Why on earth should I? I already gave up 18 years of my life. Suffering at the bottom and facing humiliation. Fighting wild dogs for spoiled rice. Being abused by her mother and brother.
Your past misery has nothing to do with Yolanda. It's not like she hurt you.
So, Uncle, you've decided to keep Yolanda, haven't you?
Yana, Yolanda has been with your mother for 18 years. Making her leave now would break your mother's heart.
Fine. I can accept her staying with the Shaw family. But I am the biological daughter. Yolanda is just an adopted daughter. I won't let her keep my title as the Shaw family heiress.
You and Yolanda are both Shaw children. Is it necessary to label her as an adopted daughter? Uncle, Yolanda has been Mom's treasure since she was little. She was protected and never suffered. If everyone finds out that she's only an adopted child, she'll be so hurt she won't be able to handle it.
Yana.
She was cherished and protected since she was born. While I starved and froze, living worse than a dog? So you just think it's natural that I won't feel wronged, that I won't be sad?
That's not what I meant.
Letting her stay in the Shaw family is more than generous. If you truly think I'm inferior to Yolanda, then I'd rather not come back home.
Even your temper is as stubborn as your father's. Your request, I've agreed to it.
Uncle.
As long as my story is tragic enough, it'll evoke pity from my family. After all, people tend to sympathize with the weak and pitiful.
Uncle.
Yana is your real sister. She suffered so much before. I will never allow her to be wronged again.
Uncle.
Let's go home. You don't need to wear these old clothes anymore. Your mother prepared many new clothes for you. I'll go take a look with you.
Uncle, these clothes are such poor quality. I don't want to wear them.
You're being picky now? Were your old clothes any better?
Is that how you talk to your sister? Yana, what kind of clothes do you like? I'll buy them for you.
Okay. Uncle, I want to try that one.
All right.
Uncle.
Yolanda. Yolanda.
You should just let me leave. She is your real daughter. I don't want you to be unhappy because of me.
Yolanda. Silly child. You're my favorite daughter. How could I let you leave?
Yolanda, don't be afraid. No one can change the fact that you're my sister.
Ethan?
Uncle, I really like this dress. All the clothes in this room, except for the one she's wearing, I'm very satisfied with.
Yana, what are you doing here? Yana, what are you doing here?
Mom? You spent $3 million on this dress, especially from abroad. A custom 18th birthday gift from a top designer.
Yolanda, don't worry. I won't let anyone bully you.
Okay.
Yana, the clothes in this room all belong to your sister. Your clothes are in the next room. Little sister Yolanda picked them for you herself. Ethan, take your sister to the room to see.
You heard her? We won't let anyone bully Yolanda. Follow me.
The clothes Yolanda prepared are terrible quality and hideous. I don't like them.
Yana, what are you saying?
The real heiress wears $30 junk, while the fake one wears a $3 million dress? Who's bullying whom?
Real or fake heiress? You and Yolanda are both my daughters. Yana, I know. You've suffered a lot in the past. But Yolanda, she didn't hurt you. She's innocent.
Mom? I should just leave. I don't want you to get mad at sis because of me.
Yolanda,
All the clothes here are Yolanda's, no matter who it is. I don't think you can just take them.
Mom and my brother say she's innocent, but she was in the Shaw family, enjoying 18 years of luxury, while I lived like a rat in her place. No, even if she didn't steal my life, it's not the same. Her mother wouldn't marry her off to some fool as a breeding tool. Luckily, I'm back in the Shaw family. Otherwise, I'd still be suffering. Now that I'm home, you still want to keep her. The Shaws are worth billions. She'll still be a pampered lady. You say she's innocent? Then who's the guilty one? Me? They say love is where the money is. My mother and my brother are filthy rich, but they buy me 30 yuan junk, while for her, they buy a 3 million dollar gown. She's innocent. But what about me? Do I deserve all this? Really?
Yenna, that was a long time ago. Why can't you let it go? Must you bully Yolanda just because you were wrong, right? Why are you so petty?
Enough. Yenna. Uncle knows you've been through a lot. Whatever you want, Uncle will give you.
Thanks, Uncle. Within half an hour, move all the clothes in this room into my room.
Uncle,
Uncle promises you within 10 minutes, everything in this room will be yours.
It's okay, Yolanda. I know you're upset. It's just a few outfits. This black card has 10 million on it. Take it and buy whatever you like. Yolanda, remember this. You'll always be my favorite daughter.
thank you, Mom. But since Sis just got back, I should give her this as a welcome gift.
Yolanda, you're such a good girl, but your sister won't need it.
Mom, in all my life, I've never seen so much money. So, a life of wealth feels this secure.
Sister-in-law, prepare some high-end jewelry and bags. The Shaw family heiress can't suffer like she used to.
I understand. Yolanda, Mom will take you shopping.
Okay.
I don't want to be with a stranger. Yolanda, wait for me.
Uncle, did I do something wrong?
Of course not. Uncle knows how much you've suffered.
Mom and my brother don't like me, so I won't like them either. I don't have a father anymore. The only family I have in this world is my uncle. From now on, I'll only care about you, Uncle.
Your mum and brother just haven't adapted yet. Don't worry. As long as I'm here, I won't let you suffer another grievance.
The rules of survival for those at the bottom. Once you find a path to the top, you must climb it by any means necessary. In this family, the path to the top, worth my every effort, is only the chairman of Shaw Aviation, Simon.
Yenna, is the Shaw family treating you well?
Are you worried about me?
Who'd worry about you? It's the Shaws who should be worried. It seems they've disappointed you again.
But I'm very satisfied with all this now. The fragrance of money. How charming it is.
Yenna. All Shaw children, before working at Shaw Aviation, everyone starts at basics in the academy. Today's your first day. Yolanda is very popular at school. She'll take good care of you. At school, if anyone bullies you, tell your uncle.
Okay,
In this city, who dare bully the Shaw family heiress?
Don't worry, Uncle. I'll definitely take good care of my sister. I'm really looking forward to school life with her.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Class is starting soon, everyone. Change into your uniforms quickly.
Yolanda, who's this? Why is she here with you? Your relative?
What kind of relative is she? She's just a clown putting on a show.
A clown? Then can't we have her perform a show for everyone?
Yana, are you crazy?
Hello, everyone. I'm Yana. Has anyone seen my uniform?
Isn't there one right here? It fits you perfectly.
I forgot to mention, my Shaw is the Shaw of Shaw Aviation. I'm the Shaw Aviation Group's one and only true heiress. The chairman of Shaw Group is my biological uncle. As for Yolanda, her mother was a nanny for the Shaw family. She swapped our identities on purpose. Luckily, I've returned to the Shaw family, and I'm willing to let Yolanda stay as a stepdaughter. Please, nobody discriminate against little sister Yolanda for this.
Yolanda has been faking it all this time. Yolanda is actually an adopted daughter. So Yana is the real heiress?
Shut up, Yana.
So, can anyone tell me? Who exactly dirtied my uniform?
You, why are you looking at me? I came in with you. Yana, what are you doing?
A dirty heart fits dirty clothes. It's a perfect match.
You...
I heard you shouting from the hall, and look at this mess with the uniform. Anyone who does this again will be punished by school rules.
Here.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Classmate Yana Shaw, I hope to work with you for Shaw Aviation in the future.
Yana, you announced it without Mom or Uncle's permission? In your status as the Shaw family heiress, they'll definitely be angry when they find out.
Do you think they would for a fake like you? Kick out their biological daughter?
You... Just you, wait. I'll show you who's Mom's favorite daughter.
Classmate Shaw, Leo wants you to go to the rooftop.
Who's Leo? Why should I listen to him?
Leo is the young Master York. He's a big bully at school. He's got a gang of rich brats called the Rooftop Crew.
I see. So it's the Shaw family's biggest partner, the York family.
Exactly. Leo has liked Yolanda since they were kids. He's been chasing her for 10 years. Him calling you to the rooftop definitely means trouble. Students targeted by the Rooftop Crew get bullied and forced to drop out. How about, who will you call Chairman Shaw?
Thanks. But no need. Is this what the peak of power feels like? I love it. I used to struggle in the mud just to survive, but now I'm at the top, looking down on everyone.
You're no good. Watch me.
Again. Here it goes. You've got guts. You actually showed up.
Mibad, my hand slipped. Call me Big Brother, and I promise, the next dart won't hit your pretty little face.
Brother? You're not worthy of calling you that.
You're asking for trouble.
Sister, Asher was just joking. Don't take it so seriously.
Like joking? Then I'll joke with you every single day.
Yenna, how dare you scare Yolanda?
This is punishment for her calling me sister. As the only biological daughter of the Shaw family, I don't know. Any shady, illegitimate sisters?
Sister, I know you don't like me, but you don't have to be so mean.
Stop acting like a victim. You and these brats teamed up to bully me. The Shaw family's 18 years of raising you went down the drain.
I didn't.
Yana, listen up. Yolanda is my woman. If you dare bully her again, don't blame me for teaching you a lesson.
And how do you plan to do that?
Right here. Young Master York's word is law. I suggest you be smart. Kneel and apologize to Yolanda right now. Otherwise, young Master York will make your life a living hell. Are you crazy? What's so funny?
Kutie, she's gone crazy from living in the slums. Everyone, stay away. Watch out. She might bite.
Akuti? Your mouth is as filthy as a latrine. And you think you're better than me? Material poverty is nothing compared to your moral depravity.
Yana, this is my final warning. If you make Yolanda angry again, I'll show you the meaning of cruelty.
Really?
Leo?
Disgusting. I hate self-righteous idiots like you.
Leo, are you okay? Yenna, how could you hit Leo?
Clucking all day long. Are you a hen that just laid an egg?
Yana, you, a person from the slums, what right do you have to bully Yolanda?
It's okay. It was just a few scoldings from Sister. It doesn't matter. Sister is the real Shaw family heiress. I'm already content just being able to stay with the Shaws.
Yolanda, you don't need to fear this vicious woman. Auntie Wynne said you'll always be her daughter. I'll naturally teach anyone who dares bully you a lesson.
A cutie who just entered high society dares to offend young Master York. You're just asking for it.
All that clucking just for an excuse to bully me? Bad people like you don't even deserve to.
Sister, you misunderstand.
Yana, stop right there.
I'm fine, Leo. Sister, she didn't mean to push me.
Stay out of this, Yolanda. I'll make sure she learns her lesson today. This is the price for bullying Yolanda.
Your punches are weak. And you try to be a delinquent?
Leo, are you okay?
Don't come any closer. Let go of me, Yona. Yana, let me go.
Are you sure?
Leo?
Useless. This seat is nice. From now on, it belongs to me.
Yenna, it's one thing to bully me, but how could you hit Leo? If anything happens to Leo, it affects the cooperation between the Shaws and Yorks. Can you handle the consequences?
Keep it down. So noisy. Shut up. But you did remind me. I, the Shaw family heiress, being bullied by you at school, and even got hit on the head with a bottle, the school owes me an explanation. Hello, Principal? Leo and his gang are bullying me on the roof.
Leo bullying you? Classmate Yana Shaw? Are you mistaken?
I'm not, but I bullied him back.
I'm sorry. You only did it to protect me. That's why you clashed with Sister.
How can I blame you, Yolanda? Blame the person who dared to bully you in public. I had to teach her a lesson.
Cutie.
Who are you calling cutie?
You brat. Look at what you've done. Yana just returned to the Shaw family. Who told you to bully her?
Grandma, she hit me too, okay?
She hit you? Where are you hurt? Let me see. Is it serious?
Shameless.
Grandma York, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Leo was just trying to protect me. That's why he fought with Sister.
Why are you apologizing? She clearly bullied you first.
You must be the daughter the Shaws just found, Yana, right? How pretty. Just like your mother. Oh, why are you injured? It looks quite serious. That brat Leo? How could he do this? Don't be afraid. Grandma will take you to the hospital right now.
I'm fine, Grandma. It's just a scratch.
Just a scratch? Do you know it almost hit your temple? You could have died.
You brat. Go apologize to Yana right now.
Yolanda!
Mom.
Yolanda! Are you okay?
Mom, I'm fine.
Don't be afraid, Yolanda. Mom is here. No one can bully you. Yana? Why is there so much blood on your head?
Mom, it's all my fault. Leo was trying to protect me. That's why he got into a conflict with Sis.
Yolanda, don't blame yourself. She bullied you first. I never would have hit her.
Yana bullied you? Yana, how dare you bully Yolanda while we were gone? How can you be so vicious?
Yana? How could you bully Yolanda? She's your sister, after all. Apologize to Yolanda right now, and don't ever bully her again.
Your ability to twist the truth is truly impressive.
Mom, I didn't. I don't know why. Sis is always targeting me.
Shut up.
You've all said so much. Now it's my turn. Does anyone know, in this school, what clown means? What clown means in this school?
What kind of relative is she? She's just a buffoon.
Yolanda, what's going on?
Mom, I didn't.
There's a bullying ring in this school led by Leo. Every now and then they pick a clown and torture them mercilessly. Until the clown can't take it and gets depressed? Or even drops out.
Yolanda, is what your sister said true?
I don't know.
You're just like your vicious mother. Not only did you steal my identity, but you forced me to marry her dim-witted son. I finally returned to the Shaw family, only to be treated like a clown for amusement.
Yana, Yolanda, she was just joking with you. Do you have to make such a scene?
She bullied, insulted, and cursed me. And it was just a joke? I'm just stating facts. Yet you think I'm making a scene. I guess Yolanda is the real daughter and sister here.
Yenna, both you and Yolanda are my daughters.
This school has a group chat with 1,000 people. Yolanda publicly insulted me in that group, calling me a clown, and even put out bounties for ways to torture me. What? Want me to put it on the big screen so everyone can see?
Yenna.
Rewind, rewind, rewind.
What's going on?
You promised to take good care of me this morning, but you got classmates to ruin my clothes. This is the daughter the Shaw family raised for 18 years. Turns out she's just an ungrateful wolf. To avoid being bullied, I told everyone, I'm the Shaw family heiress. Yolanda got upset. She threatened me, saying she'd show me who mom loves more. After class, Leo called me to the rooftop. Thinking back, it must have been Yolanda bad-mouthing me to Leo.
It's all my fault. I was just scared. If everyone knows I'm just the Shaw family's adopted daughter, they would laugh at me. The moment she came home, she took all my clothes. If she takes mom's love away too. If she takes that too, then I'll have nothing left.
That won't happen. Yolanda.
Yana, this matter has been hard on you.
Yana, let's just leave it at that. Mom will take you to the hospital for your wounds now.
When I got to the roof, Leo and Yolanda called me a country bumpkin. They even forced me to take off my stockings in front of everyone. You say I'm bullying her? So my refusal to take off my stockings counts as bullying? Refusing to wear filthy clothes is bullying? Calling myself the real Shaw family heiress is bullying? Now this is what bullying looks like. I thought returning to the Shaw family would mean getting care and love, but I didn't expect my own mother and brother. From the moment I walked in, to think Yolanda was the one being bullied, I'm hurt like this, yet you want me to stay quiet? Fine. Since you're so biased, I'll find someone who will give me justice.
Yenna, are you trying to shame the Shaw family and York family?
I'm just refusing to be your punching bag anymore. I may not have a father, but I'm still a Shaw family heiress. I still have my uncle. He can back me up. I won't let you bully me anymore.
Yana, it's all my fault.
You, Brett, go apologize to Yana right now.
E.
Go on.
Thank you, Grandma York. You're the only one who noticed my injuries. But I won't forgive Leo. I'm going to get justice for myself. And for everyone Leo bullied.
Yana.
Yana, haven't you had enough? Have you had enough yet?
Not until my bullies are punished.
The York and Shaw families are top elite families. Leo is the only heir to the York family. If you get him locked up, won't you force a rift between our families? Uncle won't let you off either. I know, Yolanda was wrong today, but it's your fault for taking her clothes first. It's natural for her to be scared. Can't you be a little more understanding?
You weren't the one Yolanda humiliated. You weren't the one with the head injury. Of course you can just casually tell me to forgive her. I'm your biological sister.
Why do you keep dwelling on small things? Fine, I'll apologize for her. Happy?
A pity apology like yours is something I don't need.
Yana, don't push your luck.
Siding with an evil adopted daughter just to bully your own sister. You really are my brother.
Adopted or not, it doesn't matter. E. I get it now. You've hated me ever since you came home. You hate Mom, and you hate that we love Yolanda? Can you stop being so pathetic?
Ethan, we share the same blood. I have nothing to be jealous of because, like you, I just want to protect the people I care about, right?
Yana.
Say one more word, and tomorrow. Adopted daughter bullies real heiress, and mother and brother favor adopted girl will be all over the city.
Yana, Mom knows you've been wronged. But both families' reputations are at stake. You can't actually send Yolanda and Leo into detention, can you? When we get back, I'll give Yolanda a good talking to. Make her apologize to you.
Even now, you're still trying to exonerate the ones who hurt me. Am I even your biological daughter?
Yana, how can you say that? Look at me. I just don't want to push things beyond repair.
Regarding this school bullying case, have you reached a settlement?
I don't accept any settlement. I don't accept any settlement.
Yana, Mom already got Yolanda to apologize. What more do you want?
Leo, apologize to Yana right now. Try to get a settlement. Yana, Leo was wrong about this. I promise he won't bully you again.
Grandma, she was the one bullying Yolanda first. That's why I hit her. I'll never apologize to someone like her.
Leo.
It's all my fault. If Leo hadn't tried to protect me, he wouldn't have clashed with her. If you want to blame someone, blame me. I'll apologize for Leo.
Yolanda, you don't need to fear her. Let's see what she can do to me.
But if she won't forgive us... Leo, you'll go to jail.
Yana, I know you're the sensible one. You won't make things hard for me and your uncle. Be good. Sign this settlement agreement.
Forgiveness? I said I don't accept any settlement. I'm suing Leo for gang bullying. I'm suing Leo for gang bullying.
If you insist on pursuing this, then arrest me instead. I'll take all the responsibility for Leo.
Don't beg her. I don't believe she'd really send me to jail.
Fine. You said it. Then you can go in together. I'm suing Yolanda and Leo for bullying me and causing serious injuries.
As the bullies and organizers, without classmate Yana Shaw's forgiveness, you'll face 15 days of criminal detention.
Mom, your headache medicine. It's in the nightstand drawer. When I'm gone, please take it on time.
Yolanda, honey, Mom won't let anything happen to you.
Classmate Yana Shaw, are you sure you want to sue?
She's not suing. I'm Yana's mother and her guardian. I have the right to sign this settlement. Yana, you're being so unreasonable. Yolanda is your sister after all. Leo is the heir of the York family. I can't let you ruin the bond between our families.
Classmate Yana Shaw, do you have any other guardian? If not...
I am Yana's guardian.
Uncle, I'm scared.
Who hurt you like this?
Today, at school, Yolanda led some people to ruin my clothes and bullied me with Leo. I've been bullied since before I returned to the Shaw family. Now, Uncle is my only support. You'll protect me, right?
I will. I won't let anyone bully you. No one.
Uncle, I don't want to go to school. He'll definitely bully me again.
Leo, kneel down. Apologize to Yana right now. You're so stubborn. Simon, about this matter, our York family is at fault with Yana. We'll definitely give Yana an explanation.
Simon, it's just a small spat between kids. Yana was wrong. But there's no need to make such a scene. Yana, come on. Come home with Mom. Who?
I don't want to. I won't.
Yana.
Sister-in-law. With everyone crowding around, Yana will be scared. Take them outside. I'll handle things here.
Okay. Let's go.
Simon, sorry for the trouble. Get moving.
Does it hurt? I'll take you to the hospital.
He only mentions the hospital. He says nothing about punishing Leo. Simon indeed won't cross the Yorks for me. Anyway, I've played the victim successfully. Might as well use his guilt to get some benefits.
What's wrong?
Uncle, I was being stubborn just now because I've always been bullied. But with you protecting me now, I don't want to make things hard for you, so I won't hold Leo accountable for hurting me.
You've been wrong. Tell me what you want as compensation.
Since Yolanda took over my life, she's had a mansion to live in and endless pocket money, unlike me, who didn't even have a roof over my head. I had to huddle with a stray dog for warmth. She called me a dog, and she's not wrong.
Yolanda is indeed too spoiled. An adopted daughter shouldn't live better than Yana. The pocket money from the last 18 years, I'll give it all to you now, plus 3 villas and a mall.
Thank you, Uncle. But I want more than just money. I want the entire Shaw family.
The Yorks and Shaws are merging through marriage. Leo must be desperate to marry Yolanda.
The Yorks chose Yana for the marriage.
What?
Simon, could there be a mistake? Doesn't Leo always like Yolanda?
Old Mrs. York likes Yana a lot. She specifically wants Yana to marry into the family. And to make up for that scene earlier, old Mrs. York and I are each giving 5% shares as Yana's dowry.
5% from both families? That's billions! Does Yana even deserve that?
Yana is the Shaw family heiress, your biological sister. Why wouldn't she deserve it? Sit down. Yana, about this marriage, what do you think?
Since it benefits the Shaw family, I'm willing to do it.
Oh?
Uncle, why did you want to see me so late?
I know things with Leo were unpleasant. If you don't want this marriage, I can refuse for you.
Of course I'm willing. Uncle, I am indeed afraid of Leo. I'm afraid he'll bully me. But this deal is vital to the Shaw family. You're the only one in the family who's good to me. I want to help you. I want to ease your burden. Besides, it's only an engagement. If you really don't want me to leave, afraid I'll be bullied. Then you'll resolve this before the wedding. Right, Uncle?
Good girl. I know it's been hard for you.
It's just that I'm worried.
Worried about what?
Worried about Yolanda and Leo. They're very close. What if she can't accept me marrying Leo and does something bad? What should we do?
The marriage affects both families' interests. If they dare cause trouble, I won't go easy on them. All right, it's late. Get some rest. Uncle is leaving now.
You two, don't let me down.
Yana, you still have the nerve to come back?
This is my home. Why can't I come back?
Mom knows. You and Leo have your issues, but news of your marriage has already spread through the city. Do you realize messing around outside is bringing shame to the Shaw and York families?
Messing around?
Sister, everyone knows. You've been secretly meeting men. Apologize to Mom and Uncle now.
No wonder. Growing up in that garbage slum, you've been flirting with those men.
Yana, what is all this about?
I'd like to know too. What exactly happened? To make my brother and mother slander me? If you want me to leave the Shaw family, no need for all this. I'll leave right now.
Yana, you misunderstand. I didn't mean it that way.
Yana, stop playing innocent. I saw it with my own eyes. You were meeting a man.
I was not.
Sister, don't deny it. Ethan saw it himself. Why would he frame you?
Yana, is what Ethan said true?
Uncle, you don't even believe me? I haven't done anything to betray the family or you.
You say you haven't been meeting men? Then why hide your phone? There must be proof of your affairs inside.
Give it here. No, you can't look.
I'm seeing who you've been meeting today. This is... This is...
Why are you so worked up, Ethan? Is it more than one man?
Yana, I know you suffered in the slums. But you're back with the Shaws now. You're about to marry Leo. Why would you degrade yourself? You've really disappointed me.
Hand over the phone.
Uncle, it's just full of junk. You shouldn't see it.
Give it to me.
Uncle,
Ethan, I know you're trying to cover for her. But this affects both families. You're just hurting her. Give Uncle the phone.
Yolanda, I really can't give it to him.
Ethan, Uncle wants the phone to help Yana correct her ways and cut ties with those men. Just give it to him.
Mom?
Uncle. Yana. You're finished this time.
Yolanda, what's going on?
This. How is this possible? Uncle, let me explain.
Yolanda, Simon, inside this phone, what is there?
Sister, since everyone has seen it, I can't cover for you anymore. The photos of Yolanda and Leo getting intimate at school were posted on the school forum. Now that the Shaw and York families are about to be engaged, once this scandal gets out, both families will lose face. I've been trying to handle this at school to minimize the impact. But I didn't expect my sister to slander me like this.
Yana.
Enough!
Uncle, I was wrong. I don't know either why someone would take these photos secretly.
Yolanda, how can you be so reckless? Leo is already your sister's fiancé. How could you still do such things with him?
When rumors were spread about me, it was depravity. But those truly indecent are just reckless?
Yana, Mom didn't mean that.
Stop playing the victim. If you hadn't interfered, the engagement should have been between Yolanda and Leo. You think I'm saying you had an affair without proof? Uncle, these are the photos of Yana meeting a man. Uncle, it was Yana meeting a man. Why did you hit me?
You mean... Simon. I'm the man. Your sister was seeing?
What?
You mean I, Simon, am the man your sister was seeing? What made you invite me here?
Because I have a gift for you, Uncle.
This is
A brooch I made myself.
I don't lack anything. Does it hurt?
I know you have everything. But you're the only one in this family who's kind to me. I want you to wear this brooch every day. You can't say no!
Fine. Since it's from Yana, I'll accept it.
Great. Let me put it on for you.
Yana, you're doomed this time. The man Yana was seeing. How could it be, Uncle?
Simon, since it's a misunderstanding, there's no need to dwell on it. Ethan, he was just worried about Yana.
Worried? So he took secret photos? Sister-in-law, you really are too biased.
Simon,
This alliance is vital for Shaw Aviation's growth. Yana fears Leo, yet is willing to sacrifice if anyone holds us back. I won't let them off. Yana, you've been wrong. Uncle will walk you back to your room.
Stop it! Big Ant Flash.
That's Leo's father.
Oh my. Why are you like this? It's your son's engagement party today. What if someone finds us?
Little cutie, you weren't shy when you seduced me before. Haven't seen you for days. I missed you so much.
What's the rush? Wait until the banquet is over. I'll keep you company then.
Dad, I really don't want to marry Yana. The one I love is Yolanda.
Nonsense! The marriage was arranged by your grandma and Chairman Shaw. You have no say in this, unless you get out of the York family right now.
Dad, you don't know how awful Yana is. She bullied Yolanda right after returning to the Shaw family. She's even more arrogant at school, even hitting me. If she becomes the young Mistress York, she'll definitely abuse me every day.
I can't believe it. But that girl Yana Shaw seemed quite well behaved.
Uncle York, Sister really did many awful things to Leo.
Whoever marries Yana is doomed. Dad, can you really bear to throw your son into the fire?
Enough! Go tell your grandma if you're so brave. What's the point of telling me?
Aye.
Hello, Uncle York. I am Leo's fiancée.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Uncle York, I just wanted to say hello. I didn't expect Leo to hate me so much.
It's useless to suck up to my dad. I will never marry you.
Leo, watch your mouth. Can't you see Yana's clothes are wet? Yana! Quick! Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Put this on.
Uncle York, the banquet is about to start. Let me take Sister to change clothes.
Uncle York, could you please accompany me to change? I'm scared.
Okay.
Dead.
What are you yelling for? Can't you see Yana is afraid of you just as well? My clothes have wine on them too. I'll go with Yana to change. Let's go, Yana.
That damn Yana. She was so arrogant before, but today she's acting all pitiful. Even my dad was fooled by her.
Ewan, that old fool, had his soul snatched away by that little cutie. Yana, why do you have to compete with me for everything? Leo, my stomach feels a bit upset. I'll go to the restroom first.
Hey, Yolanda. Yo.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yolanda, how come you're here?
Where's that little cutie Yana? Where did you hide her?
What little cutie? Oh. Little cutie. You don't think Yana and I were doing that, do you? Are you jealous?
How could I resist meat right in front of me? I don't believe it.
Don't worry. Yana, she's changing in the next room. She's just a boring little girl. She can't compare to how tasty you are.
Really?
Once Leo marries Yana, I'll find a way to marry you into the family. Then you'll be Yana's mother-in-law. You can deal with her however you want.
Stop it. I knew you were the best, honey. My happiness depends on you.
I'll make you happy right now.
The engagement party is about to start. Yana, where did you go?
Typical country girl. No manners at all.
Uncle,
Yana, where have you been? Do you have any idea? We're all waiting for you.
Leo got my clothes dirty. Uncle York took me to change.
All right. Now is not the time for this. Where's the head of the York family? Why didn't he come back with you?
After Uncle York took me to the restroom, he left. Didn't he come back?
Yana, what about Yolanda? Leo said Yolanda's stomach hurt, and she went to the restroom too. Did you see her?
No.
Where could she be?
What's going on?
That sounds a lot like Yolanda.
That's so intense. Wonder who's so thirsty. Doing that in broad daylight.
Sweetie, aren't you afraid Leo will find out?
Leo? That idiot? When I kissed him last time, he was so shy. How could he possibly find out?
Yolanda? Isn't that the Shaw family's adopted daughter's name?
No way. Absolutely impossible. How could it be Yolanda?
Uncle. Yolanda has always been pure. She'd never do such a thing. She must have been framed.
Uncle, there are so many people here. This involves the reputation of both families. Turn off the speakers first.
Didn't you hear your sister? Go turn off the speakers.
The speakers are off. Why is there still noise?
Wait, the sound seems to be coming from behind the screen.
Dad, how could you sleep with Yolanda? Dad, I wouldn't even dream of touching Yolanda. You too. How could you do this behind my back?
It really is the Shaw family's adopted daughter and the head of the York family.
How did they end up together? They're from different generations.
It's more than just generations. Young Master York has chased Yolanda for 10 years, only to be snatched by his own father.
Wow, the York and Shaw families are so disgraced.
Everyone. Today's engagement party is cancelled. See the guests out.
Regarding today, I hope the guests won't spread this. Please leave this way.
Forget it. Let's go. Let's head back.
Yeah.
Sigh. I didn't expect Miss Yana, who just returned to the Shaw family, to be the most sensible one.
Exactly.
Haven't you disgraced us enough? Get dressed!
Yolanda, why did you betray me? You were so pure and kind.
No, Leo, listen to me. It's...
Dad, did you force Yolanda? How could you do this?
This has nothing to do with me. This little cutie seduced me.
Head of the York family, ignoring your seniority. You ruined our Yolanda's purity. How can you say such things?
Mrs. Wynne, it seems. You don't know your adopted daughter well? As the head of the York family, I can get any woman. If this cutie hadn't seduced me, why would I target a family friend's junior?
Head of the York family, what's your words?
No, it's not like that. Uncle York forced me. I really didn't seduce him.
Yolanda, I usually like your innocent act. But don't try that with me. Just give it up.
Since no one believes me, I'll just end my life.
Yolanda.
Leo, I really didn't...
Playing the victim well, Yolanda. Time to add fuel to the fire. Uncle York, the Shaws would never do such a thing. You're so sure that little sister Yolanda seduced you. Where's the proof?
Exactly. Without proof, you're just a creep. It's slander.
Who says I have no proof? Here's the proof.
Uncle York, why do you have lace panties?
Of course, this cutie took them off and gave them to me.
Yolanda, tell me, why are your panties in my dad's pocket? Explain yourself.
I don't know, Leo.
Mom.
Ethan, take your mother to rest.
But. Let's go, Mom.
Uncle, maybe I should too.
No, you've been wronged today. I must get justice for you.
Yes.
Speak up.
Leo, let go of Yolanda first.
Why?
Stop, Leo.
Grandma. Grandma.
Mom?
You disgrace. Kneel down.
Mom! It's really not my fault. This cutie seduced me. The proof is right here.
She's just an adopted daughter. She has no manners, but as head of the York family, are you just like her? In that case, you no longer deserve to be head of the York family.
Mom! I've been the head for over a decade. If you take away my status now, how can I face anyone?
When you did this filthy thing, why didn't you think about your reputation? One more word, and don't call me Mom anymore. Simon, Ewan made a grave mistake as an elder. He was in the wrong. The York family has failed you. And even more, failed Yana. So I've decided. The engagement is canceled. However, the 5% of York family shares, I promised you, I won't cancel it. Although, you won't be my granddaughter-in-law, but you're still a shareholder in the York group.
Thank you, Grandma York.
Mom, the engagement is already cancelled? How can you give away our York family shares to an outsider?
Do you have any right to speak here? Stay kneeling. But, Simon, giving Yana shares comes with conditions. If your Shaw family wants to keep this adopted daughter, that's your business. As an outsider, it's not my place to care. But I hope in the future, this woman stays away from everyone in the York family. Far away, whether it's Ewan or Leo. No more contact.
Grandma York, I know you have a misunderstanding of me, but I've already given myself to Uncle York. Since you say that, Leo, no matter what, I've done you wrong. Your kindness to me, I'll repay in my next life.
Yolanda.
Don't stop me. I have no face to live anymore.
Yolanda. Grandma, Dad was indeed wrong. But our family should give her an explanation.
Our York family. How did we raise two idiots like you?
Leo is not wrong. In these things, the girl is always the one who suffers. We should give Yolanda an explanation.
Old fox. After such a major scandal in the family, his first thought is still about benefits. But I have my eye on those benefits too.
Ewan will step down as head of the York family and only keep his corporate role. That should teach him a lesson. As for Leo, send him abroad for intensive study in 3 days. Within 3 years, he won't show up in the capital.
Grandma.
Mom.
All of this is just York family business. It doesn't count as compensation for Yolanda.
In that case, Chairman Shaw, what do you suggest?
Since the matter between Yolanda and Ewan is already public knowledge, why not just make the best of it? Continue the alliance. Let Yolanda marry Ewan.
I don't agree.
I don't agree either. That little cutie, Yolanda, is fiend for a fling. But marrying her into the family would be the death of me.
Dad, you clearly forced Yolanda. How can you say that about her?
Son, you need to get your brain checked. If I really forced her, then why didn't she tell you sooner?
I just didn't want to ruin the bond between you and Leo.
Yolanda, why are you so silly?
If Leo mints, it's also fine for Yolanda to marry Leo.
What a family disgrace! Guards, tie up young Master York and take him home. Take him straight to the airport in 3 days.
Grandma.
Forgive us, young master.
Grandma, I'm not leaving, Grandma.
Leo,
Simon, the Yorks. I won't let such a woman into the York family. Mr. Shaw, if you insist, then our families won't be allies, but enemies.
Exactly.
Even if a grudge is formed, Shaw family juniors won't back down. Be bullied like this.
Uncle, even if it's Uncle York's fault, Sister is also responsible. How about I give you the 5% shares from Grandma York as compensation? Treat it as Grandma York compensating you.
That old fox, Simon. Who would have thought, Yana, that little fox, would interrupt the Shaws were going to bite the Yorks anyway? Better to give the benefits to Yana, to see how she fights Simon. Such a disgrace. This was the Yorks' fault toward the Shaws, especially toward Miss Yana. I have 10% of the Shaw original shares from back when our families first started cooperating. Now, I'll transfer them all to you.
Mom, you're giving away 12 billion worth of Shaw original shares just like that?
Yes, 12 billion in original shares. Chairman Shaw, are you satisfied with this?
I lost my innocence. Yana lost nothing. Why does she get such a big benefit?
Really? Thank you, Grandma York. Uncle, 12 billion in Shaw. Original shares. I think this offer is very sincere. What do you think?
I'm satisfied too, of course.
Since Yana has so many shares, she shouldn't be a mere intern anymore. Simon, let Yana join the management. To get familiar with the business quickly. Since I'm using that little fox Yana to deal with the old fox Simon, might as well help her more. Let her directly take over operations.
Yana just got back recently. Hasn't enjoyed much luxury yet. Letting her join the group now might tire her out.
Simon, that's not right. You didn't even ask Yana. If Yana is willing, how would you know? Yana, you tell him, do you want to work at Shaw Group?
Uncle, I want to join the group. I want to help you, Uncle.
I knew it.
You're very thoughtful.
It's late. I'll take Ewan home now. I'll have the share transfer sent to Yana.
Take care.
Goodbye, Grandma York.
Mom!
No allowance for a year. Write the family rules 10 times. If you don't finish, no leaving your room.
Yes, Uncle.
I heard you have an illegitimate son out there.
Impossibly. Mom, how could I have an illegitimate son?
You think you can hide it from me? Tonight, bring him back to the mansion. Then, keep him by your side. Let him learn how to handle company business. Leo is useless now. If you don't train a qualified successor soon, York family might not stay in your branch.
Come in. You. I've given you a legitimate chance to enter the York family. Don't let me down.
Yes, Father.
Yana, why are you suddenly interested in company management? That's very exhausting. For a girl, drinking tea and reading is more refined in your spare time. Isn't shopping better?
Mom and my brother are so biased. Just call me foolish. I want to achieve something. So they'll finally notice me. Uncle, am I being too greedy?
Of course not. Yana is a good girl. Everyone likes you. All right, get some rest.
Uncle, you're only realizing it now? Isn't it too late?
Ewan has brought me to his side. You need to speed up too.
Don't worry. Soon we will meet at the top.
The girl is getting ambitious, but a fledgling trying to soar might break its wings.
Sister,
Sister, sit down and eat.
I wouldn't dare. I did something wrong. Being allowed to stay in this house is already a mercy from Sister. Let me do it. I should serve Sister first. Oh, for the meal.
Yana, that's enough. Even if Yolanda was wrong, making her lose face wasn't enough, are you still going to torture her like this today?
Yolanda, be good. It's all in the past. You don't need to dwell on it. And certainly don't need to do this. Yana, she is your sister after all.
Exactly. You should thank Yolanda for today. You wouldn't have gotten these benefits without her, but whether you can keep them is another story.
Please change my cutlery.
Sister, do you despise me that much? I don't deserve to be in this home.
Yana, can you stop making a scene? Great families value harmony among siblings. Most don't go too far.
You mean yelling at me the moment I sit down? Accusing me of all these things? Is this your sibling harmony? Brother. Thanks a lot.
Yana, you can be so polite to a maid. Why can't you treat your family a bit better?
I've been back for so long. My sister doesn't know I'm allergic to seafood, but you don't either?
Sister-in-law, you really should care more about Yana.
Yana, Mom was negligent. I didn't mean it.
Okay, I understand, Mom.
Enough. making such a scene over dinner. Yana, as we agreed, I'll take you to the company to start work this afternoon. You're our general manager now. Good luck. But you're new and unfamiliar with the business. Tell you what, let Ethan and Yolanda join the company too. We can look out for each other. What do you think?
Sure, I'm looking forward to it. Working with my siblings.
Yana, don't think you're special just because you're GM. Yana, are you crazy?
Sis, how could you do that to your brother?
I hate being touched by idiots.
Yana, don't get too cocky. Don't you know why Uncle put us in the company? He doesn't trust you at all.
So what? You should thank me. If you weren't afraid of me, you two losers wouldn't even qualify for management. And you, stop the schemes, or even Mom can't save you. Ons, I struggled at the bottom of this city, desperately climbing up, only to fall again and again. Now I sit at the top of the pyramid, looking down. This feeling, it's wonderful.
Chairman Shaw. Miss Shaw just made enemies with the York family. She definitely won't take this project.
Then give her an offer. She can't refuse. 10% of the shares is enough to drive a girl crazy.
10% shares? 12 billion. What if Miss Yana actually finishes it?
Do you think Ewan will give her the chance?
Secretary Ward, we meet again.
Indeed, eldest Miss Shaw. Didn't expect to see you here after just 6 months. This time, Chairman Shaw asked me to give you these files.
This is
the order contract with the York family. Last year, we ordered 5 new aircraft from the York family. They should have arrived last month, but when it came to delivery, the York family has shown no intention of delivering. Chairman Shaw thought, since you're familiar with the York family, he wants to entrust this task to you.
familiar, or more like a blood feud?
This project is critical. It affects this year's financial statements. It will be discussed openly at the board meeting. Hope you take this seriously. Don't let personal feelings interfere.
I'm afraid I'm not capable enough. I can't take this project.
But Chairman Shaw said, if you finish it, you'll get 10% shares and a seat on the executive board. But if you fail, you'll lose your current 10% stake and also resign from the group temporarily.
Tell my uncle for me. Thanks for the consideration. I'll take this project. Hello, I'm looking for Manager York Ewan.
Hello, do you have an appointment?
Yes, I made one yesterday. I'm Yana from Shaw Aviation.
Front desk here. Miss Yana says she has an appointment with President York. Okay, I see. President York is still in a meeting. Would you mind waiting in the lounge for a bit?
Fine. Hello? I want to ask, is Manager York out of his meeting yet?
You're still here? Sorry, President York has an important lunch meeting. He already left. Maybe come back this afternoon?
Fine.
Dad, the Shaw and York families have worked together for years. Our relationship is solid. Is it okay to leave eldest Miss Shaw hanging like this?
That little brat, she made me lose face at the banquet. Still dare to ask for the planes? In your dreams?
But wouldn't this be a breach of contract? What if the Shaw family holds us accountable?
I never said I wouldn't give them. It's just that our planes have a few minor issues. The York family, in the spirit of responsibility, will surely deliver a perfect product. Who could find fault with us then? Besides, that old fox Simon, he'd rather keep a well-behaved junior. As a pet for amusement than an ambitious one who could take his place. His niece, letting a slip of a girl meddle in the company business, it's laughable. Why do you think Simon, knowing full well that our families fell out, still left Yana to me? He's using me to keep her in check.
You see through it all, Dad.
Of course. What time is it?
Almost 11.
Almost forgot. President Hunter from Eurasia Aviation is coming. Let's go meet him.
Eurasia Aviation.
Your grandma used her old connections to land this. If we secure a deal with Eurasia Aviation, who cares about our ties with the Shaw family? Then the Shaw family will beg us on their knees.
Eurasia Aviation. Such a great opportunity. I'll take it.
President Hunter, I heard Eurasia Aviation is looking to buy some planes. You know the York family's strength. 30 years ago, we were leaders. In the domestic aviation field,
The York family's reputation has always been good. Otherwise, the group wouldn't have sent me here. But recently, your passenger plane updates have been slow. I wonder why.
well, we are currently in R&D, right? R&D, but independent R&D is tough. Manufacturing hit a snag. They hit a snag. As leaders in the domestic aviation field, the York family is constantly innovating, improving our aircraft quality, exploring new directions, so we won't be held back by those foreigners.
I didn't expect President York to have such ambition. I misunderstood President York. I'll call my assistant now. I'll arrange the contract immediately.
3.
Hello, President Hunter. Hello, President Hunter.
Uncle York, please let me go.
Yana, what nonsense are you talking? When did I ever not let you go?
You brat! Get out of here! Who do you think you are? Dare ask President York to fulfill the contract? I'll teach you a lesson.
The York family is the law in the capital. Even if Chairman Shaw comes, it won't help. You're just a girl. The Shaw family recently found, expecting a plane from President York? Bah, you're asking for a beating.
Dad, what are you?
What nonsense are you two talking? When did I ever ask you to teach Yana a lesson? When did I ever ask you to teach Yana a lesson?
Oh, President York is here too. My apologies. I didn't see you.
President York, how do you want to punish this girl? Just say the word?
Yana and I are family friends. I don't even know you. Get out of here now.
President York, what on earth is going on here?
No, President Hunter, this is all a misunderstanding. Yana, you must believe me. Our families have always been close. Why would I hire someone to teach you a lesson? This must be a setup.
Miss, what exactly happened? You go first. If President York went too far, I'll see justice is served.
President Hunter, it's all a misunderstanding.
I wanted to see you at the office today, but your receptionist said you were in a meeting. No time. I just got to the parking lot and ran into them. They said you Only delayed delivery for 6 months. Since I dared to show up, they'd teach me a lesson. I panicked and found a place to hide. I didn't expect you to be here.
This!
Right. Didn't you say you were in a meeting? Why are you eating here? Are you lying to me?
Yana, I swear I didn't hire anyone to target you. Our families are close friends. Why would I hire someone to go after you?
Good point. But these thugs are acting in your name.
Miss Shaw, I heard about the farce at the engagement party. Father wasn't the only one embarrassed. I wonder if...
Oh. I get it now. It must be that rebellious son, Leo. He always hated you. And against me and Yolanda? This is a setup to drive us apart. Yana, don't fall for it and ruin our relationship.
President York, what's this? Turning your back on us?
Fine. Play it that way. Whatever you're planning, pay the balance. And we'll leave.
What balance? I don't even know you. Get out of here.
You punk. I knew it. You rich people love to skip out on bills. Luckily, I kept the evidence.
You think a scrap of paper is evidence? You think I'm scared? Get out now.
You'd better look at what's on this receipt.
Why look at a forgery?
Dad, maybe you should look...
What are you shouting for? Nothing to see here.
Look.
What are you shouting for? Nothing to see here.
Look. The handwriting is exactly like yours. Even the chip on the stamp from last week. It's all there. How could you target a young girl like Miss Shaw?
This. I didn't write this receipt. Why are the signature and stamp identical to mine?
Uncle York, I can't believe it's really you.
President York, delaying delivery and dodging the client. Then hiring thugs to threaten a young girl. Your business ethics, I, Hunter, cannot respect them.
No, President Hunter, it's a mistake, a total misunderstanding. Yana, you have to believe me. I was just angry about the engagement banquet, so I delayed delivery a bit to make it hard on you. But I didn't hire anyone to target you. I'm being framed.
So you did delay the contract on purpose. You messed around with Yolanda and ruined our engagement. I'm the victim here. Yet you still targeted me. Is it because my father is gone and my mother favors her adopted daughter? Is that why you're bullying me?
Yana, you have to believe me. It's not like that. Believe me. Right. Hugh, you and Yana are the same age. Help me explain.
Dad, the evidence is solid. What's there to explain?
What do you mean, solid? I'm your father! You won't even listen to me.
But in the office, you said you'd snub Miss Shaw. To avenge the engagement bunquet. Who knows what else you'd do?
Hugh, what do you mean by that?
President York, I was just acting out of spite before. But now, you're not just a bully. You're misusing your position, lacking any morals. I must ask, Mrs. York, why she let you handle the Eurasia Aviation Partnership?
President Hunter, I swear, it wasn't me. May God strike me down if it was.
Ewan, even the heavens can't stand this, and you still deny it?
I'm being framed. I see now. Yana, you staged all of this, didn't you? You brought them here, didn't you? I knew it was too coincidental. I just got here to meet President Hunter, and you followed. Didn't you say you were caught in the parking lot? These thugs gave you enough time to escape to this hall? You planned this all in advance.
not too stupid.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Uncle York, you're blaming me just to clear yourself?
Yana, what's done in the dark will come to light. I'll investigate right now. Once I find proof, you're done acting.
Uncle York is right. What's done in the dark will come to light. I'll find someone with authority. I'll just call the police.
Wait! What's going on? How does she dare call the police? Is it really not her?
Since Uncle York thinks I staged this, then I can't be sure it wasn't you either. Let's let the police clear this up. You're stopping me. Are you feeling guilty?
I didn't do it. Of course I'm not guilty, but the company books can't be audited. If the internal accounts leak, I'm finished. No police.
I agree. Calling the police is the best option. Why is President York afraid? Was it really you?
Yana. Our families have always been close. Calling the police is too extreme. Since you're willing to call them, I believe you.
But I don't believe you.
Oh, President York, I don't believe you either. If this isn't solved, Eurasia Aviation won't dare. Let's continue the cooperation.
President Hunter, this is all a misunderstanding. Just wait a moment.
Wait for what? We've been waiting here forever, hearing all about your rich family drama. Still waiting?
Exactly. Pay us the rest now. I'm leaving once I get my money, or else you're all coming with us.
This is a society of law. Taking people openly, not afraid of the police?
Then call them. Do you dare? Do you? Does your guilty father dare?
Miss Shaw, I'll take you out first. Leave these two thugs to the York family to handle.
Fine.
Hold on. Did I say you could leave? Wait. When did I say you could go?
We didn't place the order. Ask the York family for the money. What's that to do with us?
The problem is President York won't admit it. We have no choice, so you'll have to stay too. Unless you want to pay the balance for President York.
And once I leave, I'm going to the York family to demand an explanation from old Mrs. York.
President Hunter, don't. It's really a misunderstanding.
If I pay you, will you leave?
Yes. What? A son paying his father's debt works too.
Oh, Hugh. I really didn't do anything. Paying them would just confirm it.
Don't you get it yet? It's not about who can provide a receipt anymore. Our York family hasn't just offended Eurasia Aviation. We might also lose Shaw Aviation as a partner.
It's not that serious.
If Grandma finds out, do you think your position as GM is still safe? Here's $2 million. Take it if you accept. If not, I don't have any more.
Huh. Only $2 million from a young Master York? Who are you kidding?
I just returned to the York family. This is all I have right now, whether you accept it or not. We can keep wasting time here, but let me warn you. Everyone here is a person of status. You might not fear offending the York family alone, but now there's Shaw Aviation, and even all of Eurasia Aviation. Can you handle the responsibility? Offending only the York family might be nothing, but now there's Shaw Aviation, and even all of Eurasia Aviation. Can you handle the responsibility?
Ewan might be useless, but his long-lost son is fearless under pressure. Eurasia Aviation owes old Mrs. York a favor. It has to be repaid sooner or later. Instead of being forced to deal with this loser, I'd rather give the partnership to Hugh.
$2 million is fine. I'm losing a lot on this deal. What do you mean? Are you playing me?
If you take this $2 million, will you leave and drop this?
Why would I stay after getting paid? Let's go. We may not be good guys. But when it comes to credibility, we leave. When we say we will.
But little girl, I should warn you. Some people are best avoided.
Sweetie, don't let me catch you. President Hunter, see? The matter is resolved. About our partnership.
Partnership? We can talk, but not with you. With him. Not with you, but with him.
Me?
Yes, you.
President Hunter, are you joking?
I'm not joking. Whether it's a personal grudge, delaying delivery, disregarding the contract, or your messy personal life and bullying the weak, none of it fits Eurasia Aviation standards for partners. Not to mention President York's way of handling things is not even as decisive as a junior's.
President Hunter, it's all a misunderstanding.
Out of respect for old Mrs. York, this contract must be fulfilled. But regarding the person in charge, Eurasia Aviation still has the right to choose. You, right? Do a good job. You have more integrity than your father. I believe you can do it.
President Hunter, I won't let your appreciation go to waste.
Hugh, who told you to agree?
Dad, if I don't take this project, Eurasia Aviation will stop working with us. You don't want to fail Grandma's expectations, do you?
You've been faking it this whole time.
How could I be faking? I just didn't want to go against your wishes, Father. But now that the group needs me, I must step up.
President Hunter, you see his double-dealing face? How can you give him the position?
Good lad. I knew I wasn't wrong about you. President York, as long as a businessman stays ethical, being flexible is key. It's good to compete for what you want. You should be proud to have such a capable son.
Hugh, the partnership with Shaw Aviation, can you handle it?
Yana, Shaw Aviation and the York family have partnered for years. I've always been the one in charge. How can you switch to someone else?
Uncle York, you just admitted it yourself. You intentionally delayed the delivery. I just want to get the planes. Since President Hunter trusts Hugh, then I trust him too. I believe Hugh won't sabotage the partnership with the Shaws. If you insist, Uncle York, I'll take this recording to the York Board of Directors. I'll ask the other directors. Does the York family really want to burn bridges with the Shaws? Or is this just your personal wish? Ignoring the growth and cooperation of our families? Acting on impulse?
Yana, I really underestimated you. The engagement party was your doing too, right?
Uncle York, what are you talking about? I don't understand. You were the one who lost your dignity at the party. By messing around with my adopted sister, how is that my fault?
President York, blaming your mistakes on an innocent girl. That's quite ungentlemanly.
Dad, how about I handle these projects personally? While you remain the public face, don't make things hard for Miss Shaw.
You two. Fine. I've raised an ungrateful wolf. Just you wait.
President Hunter, thank you for your appreciation.
You earned it yourself. Do your best. I believe in you. I have some business at the office. I'll have my assistant send you the contract. And Miss Shaw, I look forward to working with you as well.
Young Master York, your card.
Keep it, it's yours now.
Then we thank young Master York for the tip. Did we scare Miss Shaw just now?
No. Good acting.
Of course, we're professionals. Call us again for the next job.
We'll be off then. We won't disturb you two.
To money.
Yana's back.
Uncle, still up so late? Waiting for me?
Yes. I heard you handled the York order perfectly. I wanted to congratulate you in person. Yana, you've really surprised me.
I should have grown up sooner. That way I can share my uncle's burdens.
Ambitious. I'm waiting.
Uncle is the only one in this house who's good to me. I just want Uncle to wear the brooch I made every day. Uncle, you're still wearing the brooch.
A gift from Yana. I said I'd wear it everywhere. A gift from Yana. I said I'd wear it everywhere. All right, it's getting late. Go get some rest.
Okay, you should rest early too, Uncle.
Chairman Shaw. After Miss Yana got the York family to deliver the order, she gained the board's trust with the 10% stake you promised, plus the 10% she already had. Her influence in the board is now equal to yours.
The girl has grown ambitious. I can't let her stay anymore. Tell them to get ready.
Chairman Shaw, are you really going to move against Miss Yana? She is your niece, after all.
So what if she's my niece? My dear big brother went to hell all the same. If she behaves, I wouldn't mind sparing her life.
Yana, your dear uncle is finally making his move. Aren't you worried?
What's there to worry about? Even a cornered rabbit will lash out. He's the one panicking. He's the one who's scared.
So confident. Don't let it backfire.
Ewan has been sidelined by you. Grandma York is ill. You're the one in charge of the York family now. I hold 20% of Shaw Aviation. Half the board members have reached out to me. Now, we have everything on our side. If this backfires, I'd be a total failure. As for you, pick me up soon so I don't have to suffer anymore.
Got it. Eldest Miss Shaw.
Who are you people? Let go of me. Don't hit me. Who the hell are you?
Eldest Miss Shaw, blame yourself for crossing the wrong person.
It's Yolanda. No, it's Ewan.
So what if you guessed it, they said. To give you a proper lesson.
Don't hit me, please. My uncle is Simon. He loves me most. He'll pay the ransom. Way more than Ewan. You. Who are you? Don't touch me. My uncle is Simon. If he finds out, he won't let you go. This little darling, how can she be so shameless? Why isn't Hugh here yet?
Boss, the cops are here.
Who are you people?
Behave yourself in the future. You'll suffer less that way.
Boss, we have to leave now. Boss, we have to leave now. Boss.
That old Simon is really ruthless.
He could even turn on his own brother. Not to mention, a niece like me.
What's wrong?
So disgusting. Like being bitten by a dog. Simon. No one who messes with me ends up well.
Oh my. Sister, your injuries are so serious. Told you not to be so arrogant and offend everyone. You survived this time, but you might not next time.
Is that so, little sister? I heard. You've been at the company for a month, haven't accomplished a single thing, but caused trouble 8 times. Now you're ordered home and banned from the office. Mom is already looking for blind dates for you.
You're lying. Mom would never do that to me.
Really? I also heard you made quite a scene at the engagement party. Now, the men willing to date you are either as dumb as pigs or as ugly as toads. But for an idiot like you, they're a perfect match. Tell me, you lived with the Shaw family for 18 years? How did you end up like this? You're such a loser.
What are you so proud of? After everything you've done, do you really think Uncle loves you? Bah! At today's board meeting, Uncle is going to team up with all the shareholders to strip you of your decision-making power. When that happens, you'll be forced into a political marriage, too. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Yenna, you're a lunatic.
You knew I was a lunatic, yet you dared to provoke me? You've never won against me. You're pathetic.
You? Weren't you too injured to get out of bed? You were faking it.
How rare. You're not completely brainless? Someone.
What are you doing?
Send her to the Wong family. Or the Chen family. Which family were you supposed to meet? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Throw her out! I'm going home tonight. I don't want to see you again.
You. What are you doing? Let go of me. Yenna? How dare you treat me like this? Mom won't let you get away with this.
Yolanda. You're laughably stupid. With all this noise, did Mom come out to see you? Don't you realize what that means? From today on, I'm in charge of the Shaw family. Take her away.
Yana, what are you doing?
Here to plead for Yolanda again?
Yana, how long has it been since you returned to the Shaw family? Look at the mess you've made of this home. You're nothing but a troublemaker.
I'm making a mess? It's clearly because you all have your own schemes. Yolanda is malicious. Simon is a hypocrite. And you're self-righteous, yet selfish. I'm just taking back what belongs to me. I'm just done following your script. I'm just taking back what belongs to me. I'm just done following your script.
No matter what, Yolanda is your sister. She's a member of our Shaw family. How could you push her into the fire like that? Let her go. I promise we'll never trouble you again.
Do I need your promise? Soon, you'll be the one begging me to stop troubling you.
What do you mean?
Yenna. Yenna. Yolanda. After all, she is your. Yolanda has lived in the Shaw family for so long. Must you kick her out? I promise, I'll keep her in line from now on. I won't let her bother you. Just let her off this once, please.
Hey. Mom. Those bottom-of-the-barrel blind dates Didn't you pick them for her yourself? You, Shaws, all have the same blood in your veins. Selfish. Cold. I know better than anyone. The only person you love is yourself.
That's not true.
Finding those marriage partners for Yolanda was just to appease the me you hurt. You seem to be pleading for her, but you're just showing off your affection. Mom, this is your love. This is your love.
Is that how you see me?
Mom, I'll let you choose. Either Yolanda stays, and I won't tolerate your schemes anymore. If I feel even a hint of bias, you'll disappear with Yolanda, or you send Yolanda away, and I'll keep up the act of respecting you. What's your choice?
Yana, do you really hate me that much?
Mom, if you don't choose soon, Yolanda will be sent away anyway. How boring.
Go notify them. Board meeting in 10 minutes. From now on, all of Yana's work they behenel bumi. Didn't you hear me?
I might have to disappoint you. Uncle.
Yana's here. Look at you. You haven't recovered yet. You should be resting at home.
If I didn't come, I'm afraid I wouldn't even get through the door.
How could that be? Yana, you've learned to joke. Yana, I must admit, I underestimated you. You're very ambitious and quite capable, but you should know, before a lion king in his prime, an adolescent lion should learn to submit. Otherwise, it'll either be exiled or the Lion King, who won't be challenged, will crush its throat. Yana, be a good girl. You know what to choose, right?
But if the Lion King is already old, and the young lion is in its prime, then the throne should be surrendered.
Yana, since you're my niece, I'll give you one more chance to rephrase that.
Uncle, I won't give you another chance. Secretary Ward, give him the results of the board meeting.
The board has decided to remove Simon as chairman. The new chairperson is Miss Yana.
Secretary Ward.
Miss Yana is the new chairperson.
Secretary Ward.
A wise bird chooses its tree carefully.
I hold 20% of the group's shares without my consent. All board decisions are void.
But Uncle, those 20% shares, most of them were obtained by forging my father's will through deceit. They belong to me.
What forgery? What do you mean?
It means you killed your own brother, my biological father. You can't hide it anymore.
Mr. Simon Shaw, someone's accused you of being linked to a murder? Please come with us.
Accuse me of what? On what grounds? He was my own brother. How could I harm my own brother? It's hair! This is a total slander.
You really won't give up until you're caught.
I found this evidence in Simon's secret files.
Little one, you dare touch my computer.
I'm just doing my duty as a citizen.
The flash drive's authenticity hasn't been proven. It can't be used as evidence. There's no reason to detain me.
But Uncle, even without this flash drive, this brooch alone is enough to seal your fate. Hiring a killer for your own niece? Inciting murder? These crimes are enough to get you 10 years or so.
Yana, you were setting me up from the start.
Bingo. But no prize.
Pardon us, Mr. Shaw.
Yana, you'll rot in hell!
Don't worry, Uncle. I'll definitely outlive you.
Chairman Shaw, I'll take my leave.
The Shaw family's wealth and status. Finally, it all belongs to me.